Hey y'all, and welcome to Go with the Flow with Anissa. Today we're heading back to the basics, and we are going to learn a seated sun salutation. So you can just head over to your mat and meet me there. The seated sun salutation. You want to lower yourself to your knees with the feet tucked. We are going to gently lay the tops of our feet down and sink on to the back of our hips here. Mind the camera. I think you can see me better there. Exhaling, let's bring our hands to our heart center and meet ourselves in kneeling prayer. With a nice long back, you want to tuck your chin into your chest just a little bit. You should feel a really nice stretch in the back of your neck here. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. If not, you can just gaze forward and look a little bit past your nose. On your next inhale, you want to use your thighs to lift you up and then raise your hands to the sky, letting the shoulders drop here. Your big toes can be kissing here, or you can have your feet spread out just a little bit, still pressing into the tops of your feet. Engaging the core. And kneeling upward salute, pulling those thumbs back, pinkies forward. Really just spreading the fingertips here to be alive in the hands. Bringing our hands to our hips, we want to take our knees as wide as the mat here. Bringing the big toes to kiss. We are going to sink down into child's pose. Taking some time here just to really listen to your breaths. Maybe look at your toes. Feel a nice stretch in your back as you sink those hips down. From here, we're gonna walk our hands in just a little bit, curl the toes under, and really lift our hips up into downward facing dog. Letting the heels drop or on your tippy toes, whatever's more comfortable to you. The slight bend in the knees here. Letting your head be heavy. You might shake a little yes or no. On our next exhale, we are going to go onto the tops of our feet and just slowly lower to our knees. So here you can be on the tops of your feet, or you can have your toes curled under, whatever is more comfortable to you. So on an inhale, you are going to drop into cat. Careful not to crunch in the neck there. Exhale into cow. Inhale to cat. Exhale to cow. Inhaling, we have 2 more rounds. Try to sync with your breaths here just to find a nice little wave of energy as you go through the poses. Our last round. Gazing forward just a little bit and rounding into cow. Had to loosen up my neck a little bit. Now you want to widen your knees back to the sides of your mat here and sink into child's pose. I'm going to stay here for 3 more deep breaths. There we go. Walking up on our fingertips here, planting the hands. Let's bring our knees back in and lower onto the tops of our feet here. On an exhale, bringing ourselves back up into kneeling upward salute. And then back down into prayer. Well, kneeling prayer. On our next inhale, let's start from the beginning. Exhale, let's circle sweep the arms up into upward salute. Inhale, bringing your hands down your body here to meet at your hip. Widening your stance on your knees. Sinking into child's pose. Walking your hands in a little bit, curling the toes under. Let's peel our hips all the way up into downward facing dog. Pedal it out a little bit here. Claw into your fingertips just so we're not sinking onto our wrist. Your elbow creases should be pointed towards the front of your mat. Let your head be heavy. Shining your heart to the back of the mat here. Going on to the balls of your big toe and really all your toes. Let's slowly lower to our knees, bumping the hips from left to right. On an inhale, drop the belly into cat. Exhale, rounding into cow. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking forward into cat. Exhale, rolling it around. into cat. And exhale into cow. Last round. Letting the big toes kiss here. Taking your knees as wide as your mat or a little bit wider if you feel like that's what you need. Sinking the heart down. Taking 3 big, loving, deep breaths here. Just arrive with yourself and see how you feel and listen to how it sounds. It kind of sounds like the ocean, so that's cool. Slowly rising up here, walking our hands back. Let's hop the knees back together as we roll into a upward salute. Imagine holding a big beach ball on the sand. Bringing the palms to kiss, lowering back down into kneeling prayer. Excuse me. All right, and for the last time, using our thighs to lift us up, circle sweeping the hands above into a kneeling upward salute. Pinkies forward, thumbs back, dropping the shoulder blades here. Letting the hands rain down our head, down our body, meeting at the hips. Widen your legs as wide as you need to as we sink our hips back into child's pose. Letting the forehead kiss the mat here. Still listening to your breaths. Slowly walking the hands back in, curling the toes under and really peeling your hips up. Letting the heels drop down as far as they land into downward facing dog. Pedaling it out. Doing what feels good to you. Climb through those fingertips. Take a moment to be still here. Inhale as we exhale, curling the toes, lowering down to our knees. Laying on the tops of our feet now, or curled under, whatever is comfortable to you. Let's inhale into cat. And exhale into cow. Pressing into the tops of your feet here for stability. So if you feel like you're dumping your weight into the fronts of your wrists, all you have to do is just shift back a little bit, and that usually gets you back in line. Curling into cow. Inhaling into cat. Exhaling into cow. Got one more. Just making little circles with the neck here, well, with your nose. Bringing the big toes to kiss, knees as wide as the mat or wider than the mat. Walking your hands forward, letting your chest melt down into the mat. Forehead kissing the mat. Take a big deep breath. Let it out. Inhale through the nose. And then let it out, saying HA. One more time. Inhaling through the nose and out HA. Slowly walking your hands back in to bring the knees together. Slowly roll yourself up into a nice kneeling upward salute. To widen my legs here. Dropping the shoulder blades as you exhale. Bringing the palms to kiss, sinking onto the backs of the feet here. Ending this seated sun salutation and kneeling prayer. Slowly tuck the chin into the chest. Get a nice long stretch in your back. Bringing your thumbs to kiss your third eye. Just whisper namaste.